The finalists in the design build category for project budgets under $500,000 are Lifescapes Colorado for Hillside Beauty. Hillside Beauty was designed for retiree clients downsizing into their forever dream home in Castle Pines. Clients chose the lot location because it backed to open space dense with pine trees. These discerning clients wanted the landscape design to make the home immediately blend into the forest behind the home. Clients wanted many custom designed elements and instant results for their landscaping, providing privacy and lush surroundings. The Lifescape team was able to create a design that was feasible and exceeded expectations. Solutions included fast-tracking custom and hard-to-find elements by leveraging supplier relationships and local resources. The team also redesigned the entry to set the tone of a mountain retreat, including massive pavers and a water feature that looks like a stream bed. Back patio was also modified to feel like it was floating in a forest. The project had a tight timeline from May to July 2022 and encountered some weather delays. With mud and truck issues for installing trees and plants, there was just a 5-day window for planting installed. The clients were impressed by Lifescape's work and happy with the outcome. Hillside Beauty brings out the best in this uniquely shaped lot while also bringing to life the client's dream home. Phase 1 Landscapes for the overlook at Deer Creek Mesa. Phase 1's clients requested an outdoor living and entertainment space they could utilize year-round. The site is nestled into the foothills, and the goal was to design a space that felt as though it belonged. Phase 1 built a large, irregular flagstone patio with a built-in barbecue island, spa, and a large swim area nestled into the grade with a retaining wall that emulates the angles of the home. They installed a water feature next to the patio that utilizes rainwater from 5 downspouts and the dry stream bed. In order to bring several spaces together, Phase 1 installed a spiral staircase leading from the upper deck to the patio and gray breeze paths to connect several spaces. They also built a sport court along the detached garage. The remainder of the site was planted with xeric native plants and low-grow native seed. Phase 1 was challenged by the grade of the site and worked to maintain permeability and control runoff. They did this by building with the contours of the land and allowing the water from the roofs and the patios to be collected on site and used to fill the water feature, then percolate into the soil on site, mitigating runoff. The result of this project met the client's needs beautifully. Hughes Landscaping for Gilstrap Home. The clients wanted the landscape to match their modern and contemporary home. They also wanted to use the same angles and look, 2 different colors of rock, and a cobbled dry creek to match the veneer of their home. They also wanted a beautiful LED lighting plan to result in relaxing nighttime ambiance. The design element of the walkway had to complement the modern contemporary design with the use of concrete squares and rock. Hughes Landscaping installed the dry creek swale as an additional design feature to accommodate the historic rainfall and erosion on this property, which was well received by the client. Grasshoppers proved a challenge by eating some of the plant material after it was installed. Grasshopper repellent was applied to minimize the damage. Wild Heritage Gardens and Design for Divine Residence. Books and Berries. The client desired to be more environmentally friendly by removing grass on the property and supporting pollinators. The client also wanted to have berries to share with the neighborhood children who came to pick up books from the little library in front of the home. Books and berries seemed an appropriate name for the project. Diverse, low-water plants were chosen for all-season color. To save water, Wild Heritage used water from the gutters on the property, cleaned it, and sent it back to the aquifer with little runoff, and directed the gutter water into dry river swales that weave through the landscape. Where the swales connect with the path, there are Oklahoma blue slab bridges. To create a reading nook near the little library, Wild Heritage installed a buff slab sitting area. Wild Heritage sourced the materials locally as much as possible. Very little rock was used to keep the heat island effect to a minimum, using Washington cedar mulch instead. The client also wanted a separation from the public space from private. Due to a low budget, we used a quaint, small garden fence until her berry shrubs grow in. The client also desired to view a beautiful full garden outside her living room window that was not too tall to block the lake view, so plants were chosen with this in mind. The client also wanted spaces for art, which were created with woolly thyme and Greek yarrow open areas.